this in corporate America, corporations, hierarchies, and they all abide by a particular rule book, a particular game. They all play a particular game. They all have a particular law that is universal to all corporations, but then they all have an intrinsic law within that corporation that makes that corporation unique. A mantra. I'm here to tell you that there are people in life that have been groomed by trauma and conditioned not to see God in the game. They've been groomed by trauma. They have experienced such traumatic experiences in their existence that even if they look at life, the body of work that God has laid at our feet and that we all are partakers of, the mathematical precision of that which we are sitting in, the beauty, the elegance, the richness, the majestic nature of all of this, and how it all flows and evolves together. And man will see this and question God. He will get so lost because of the trauma, the extremes, that he will lose his bearing and wander. Yet he will wander proudly. When I speak to extremes, I'm speaking to the scale that I've been speaking to over the last week, the hot and cold, and how that point in between is all the stuff of life. Yet if you focus too much and you spend too much of your time and put too much of your attention and have too many experiences in either side of these extremes, instead of staying in the middle or somewhere near it, you're on the freezing cold side or the burning hot side, you will have experiences that are conducive to the extremes of either of those sides. You see, the extremes of either of those sides were not extremes that you were created to reside in. And so in making either side your primary focus and pulling from either side consistently, it changes your value system. Because the experiences you will need to inhabit either side are outside of your creation. They are not your natural experiences. Thus, they will not be your natural responses. You go against your natural nature by inhabiting the extremes of either side. Thus, the weight. If you ever leave either side and migrate back to that mid-ground, that middle place, you notice the difference. You don't notice it as much while you're residing on either side because why? You become fixated. You become accustomed to the volatile extremes of these sides. Yet it is when you go back to the central place, the central axis from which God created you to stand, that you can tell the difference. You notice it. There's a heaviness to it. And now that you are back at this central axis with all of the experiences of either side that you've rested in the majority of your time, it makes that central space, the normal space, seem odd. You seem as if there's something different about this space now. No, there's nothing different. It's something different about you. You have been conditioned by trauma. I'm here to tell you. Groomed by trauma, you have become to love the pain. You've fallen in love with the pain, friend. You want the pain. If ease comes, if loving, natural experiences come, they're not enough anymore. You become proud of the shameful things when you exist on either sides of these extremes. You see, these sides of the extremes bring out from those that inhabit or that interact on either side exclusively characteristics that do not work in the middle plane. When you are vibrating from the central axis, the holistic space, those types of ways are shameful. They're not conducive. They're an anomaly. Yet, because you've had to focus all of your attention on either side of the extreme, they become normal to you. And in your residency within these extremes, you've built yourself up. You see yourself capable because you are able to rest and reside, and you see yourself dominating on these sides of the extreme. So you built your mindset up to believe that your decision to rest at these extremes has made you somehow better. You justify it. Thus, you cloak what those at the middle axis, that rest at the middle axis, will see as shameful. You come and you cloak it with materialism to make it acceptable, so that you don't experience pushback from those that don't experience the extremes as you have.